Hello, everybody. This is Robert White again, and this is actually what was on my hip when I escaped the fire. You may be wondering, well, what's in the nice sheath? Which, by the way, this is a very superbly done sheath. Right there's kind of a glimpse. Right here is the top of this beauty, and I'm going to go ahead and bring her out. Here she is. I have worn, this is the Leatherman Super Tool 300. This is actually my third one I gave to a close friend of mine, the one in Albuquerque who works on computers and stuff. And I've almost got it to where, well, you can see the size of that one. Big beefy boy. You can see here, I've got it loose enough to where it's easy to open. And as you can see here, what was nice about the Super Tool 300 was, and a late friend of my dad's who carried a Leatherman for years, brought up those new when this came out was the first Leatherman with removable pliers, and if you see right there, you can see that little Allen wrench screw there. That's how you change those out if they get busted or dull. That is the one thing I really don't use on this much is the wire cutters, because I'm not in a position right now to where I have to do a lot of wire cutting. When I'm doing heavy work on wherever we wind up, if there's work that needs to be done, this will be on my hip, just because, as you can see, it's got 19 tools in there. Right here's our serrated blade, which is, trust me, great if you have rope. You got to get sliced and diced. And hang on, let me go pull some of these others out. All right, right here's this. Right here's this side. Serrated knife, saw, flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, and a can opener / bottle opener. Now, honestly, these are, well, I ain't gonna lie, I've used that Phillips head more than once on a couple pesky screws on a door handle in our old house. I always had that close by to my chair, so it was easy for me to grab when I needed it. Phillips. Alrighty, here's our other side. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this and get this out so I can show you. Alrighty, well, the beauty about recording this is I have the ability to pause recording so I don't have to worry about you just getting blackness that has to be edited out. Okay, as you can see here, we have a regular knife, which needs a little sharpening. I got a couple nicks in there, I see. 2 flathead screwdrivers. One can also be used kind of a prying tool and then a file. I've really never been a fan of the file, but that's not a thing. Also, we have a leather awl and a little loop. I personally never use those. Now, what this originally came in was not that leather sheath you saw it in at the beginning of the video. It was actually a leather box sheet that was, let's just say, it did the job of keeping the Leatherman on your belt. But yeah, they kind of wear out fast. So I went to the local saddle shop. And here in a second, I'll put this down so I can show you a little bit of my Leatherman sheath that I had custom made for it. Hold on. This leather sheath was done by a local saddle maker here in Ruidoso. He's now in La Luz, which is outside Alamogordo. And as you can see, he did a very beautiful job on this sheath. Has that cross concho, the stamping around the border, the basket weave. One issue, though, is because of the way the car is, I do have to get that restitched. But that's minor. The leather is still very, very good. It's his maker mark. But, I mean, it is just superbly done. The thing is, I also have some stuff for the leather on it. That is basically, this is the same leather they make Western saddles out of. Actually, these are some of the same stamps they use for borders and stuff on them. So it was easy for him to do this, and that saddle leather is very thick, and if you take care of it, extremely durable. And I gotta tell you, I'll put this Leatherman back in so you can get a good look at the two together again. Alrighty, and the thing is, I actually have this set up to where the plier end is up. That's the way I always carried them. Just my personal preference. That kind of shows a little bit loosey-goosey because it's just screwed on there through the snap. But as you can see here, this was custom fit to this tool perfectly. And the thing is, anytime you have a Leatherman Super Tool 300, you will be able to very well go ahead and I'll be able to put it right in here, no problem. The sheath will outlast the tool. I just need, as I said, find somebody who can redo that stitching. What I may do is I may go ahead and call him and say, hey, that Leatherman sheath you did had a little trouble with the stitching after it escaped with me from the fire. Anyway, you can kind of stitch the one corner of the belt loop up. And I'm going to put it right here so you get a better look. But as you can see, right there, that stitching's kind of an issue. I want to see if he can maybe help me out. I'm sorry this is a little bit longer video, but it is just, I really wanted to show you guys this piece. Okay, so yeah. And it is just a superb piece. As always, Leatherman made a very, very good, superb multi-tool. There's an example of that. And I'm going to say this now. May the good Lord take a liking to you. God bless. Like, subscribe, and comment, and go watch my other videos. Thank you.